Rebranding!
All we need to get started, have a little think about what is either your favourite or least favourite song lyric.
Blurred lines.
Second?
Least favourite blurred lines.
Could you give the lyrics from Blurred Lines?
Okay, no.
Can anyone? I got it.
I'm only happy when it rains, I'm only happy when it's complicated, and though I know you can't appreciate it, I'm only happy when it rains.
I'm only happy when it rains. I'm only happy when it's complicated. And though you can't appreciate
And though I know you can't appreciate
And though I know you can't appreciate it, I'm only happy when it rains.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Rain, rain, rain.
But in complex
Rain.
patterns.
Rain in complex patterns.
We can't understand where it's coming from.
So many words. All this rain is hitting against a window pane, and this window pane has a cross like bar into it, and there's like 7 other window panes on this wall.
Up against it is a 17-year-old boy. Black hair slicked across the forehead, deep eyeliner, grease hair.
On the windowsill are sheets of paper on which are written, scrawled and crossed out reams and reams of poetry this boy has written.
It was written left-handed, so it sort of smudges across the paper.
He's looking across the suburban London street to the house opposite. There's a window exactly opposite his own.
And the window exactly opposite his own, there is a man there who is dressed in all pink and all pastels and likes to spin around and show the world how beautiful he is.
The rain on this side seems to splish gently upon his house.
Not
Little
complicated
swirls
rain.
of joy.
Simple rain.
Easier on
Simplest rain.
whimsically winding
So
down the
simple as rain. When the rain hits the window, it's like it forms heart shapes and unicorn shapes and smiley faces.
There's a board covered in mathematics. It's all complex quantum physics. There's bras and kets everywhere. There's a little piece of chalk here on the edge, and it's broken in half. Someone's been writing with it so hard it's just snapped into 2 pieces. They've made a great discovery.
The chalk, however, is pastel peach, because although they're making great discoveries, they don't want it to come across as harsh. It's not black on white, it's peach on sort of a negative green sort of colour.
All the numbers are written left-handed, so the numbers are being rubbed out. So the chalk is just rubbed out as it's being written across. We find out that underneath this chalkboard there's a bucket. That bucket is filled with water. That water comes from all the rain. It gathers throughout the
Complex rain.
I can talk to animals.
Billy, dinner's almost ready.
How can I eat food when the world is dying, Mum?
Maybe because you're hungry. It's lamb.
Ooh. Lambs, you mean baby sheep? Sheep that haven't been given time to be able to go out and see the world, grow for themselves, experience adult relationships and love. They've just been slaughtered in their youth because that's when it's most sweet and most succulent to take them down in their prime. Is that what you mean, Mum? Lamb?
If you want to be a vegetarian, you know I'll respect that. You can just have the vegetables. There's Brussels sprouts.
The most hated of all the vegetables. I know that I'm the Brussels sprout of this family, Mum. You don't need to draw such obvious analogies on the dinner table.
To me, you're like I quite like Brussels sprouts, but maybe you're like a sweet parsnip. You're a little sweet parsnip.
The things that people just bring out for the holidays to put alongside the carrot, their more well-known and popular friend. Because it's brighter and funnier and more interesting and can be a snowman's nose or penis. When did you ever see a parsnip decorate a snowman, Mum? Huh? When?
You know, maybe it'd just be nice, just you and me, we can sit down and we can have a nice meal together. We can talk about your feelings. I feel like you're bottling up a lot of sadness and issues.
I feel like I'm bottling it up, am I, Mum? Bottling it up using cork, one of nature's most destructible materials, and that's why wine doesn't even use it anymore, because it now uses screw caps because it's better for the environment, and also the wine will stay more pure.
I feel like everything I say to you, you're just going to somehow make into a bad thing, and I love you very much, and I cooked a lovely meal for you, and it's a Sunday, and we don't have a lot of time together, and it's just been very hard for me, and I just think it'd be nice if we could just sit down as mother and son and just enjoy a lovely Sunday meal.
Oh, God, Mum, it's always about you.
Rain!
I'm staying after school because I feel like I'm not a good enough student for you. So I'm trying to teach myself things on the chalkboard.
I'm a poor teacher if you think that's quantum mechanics.
But they all just come together. They're like a synergy of different energies.
James, half of that was poetry. That's a completely different department.
But to be or not to be an atom in a quantum theory. That's what I wrote down.
No, we have to keep the arts and the sciences separate, James. It's a funding issue, if anything.
Well, okay, Professor Donaldson. I'm sorry, I didn't know that this was poetry.
You're looking at me like you're about to break into soliloquy, and I don't like it. I don't like it one bit. Explain your feelings in chalk and numbers, now!
I see before me a single...
Oh, no!
But the blood from this digit shall never be washed!
How dare you bring Macbeth into this classroom?
I'm sorry, Professor. This is how I thought I was supposed to learn it. I'm sorry. I made a diorama. But the diorama's about string theory and how it relates to the play within a play.
You're combining art, literature, and the smidgen of physics. Do you know how much that hurts me? I'll show you with my calculator.
You're boobless.
Oh! You know how that feels? Oh no, you got to me too!
Use it!
Emotions!
Use it in the maths!
Oh!
You dropped your glasses.
That's never happened.
You broke my heart in the process.
That frequently happens.
There's so much to learn in your maths class. I came here for Pythagoras. I didn't come here for enlightenment.
That's history. That's 17th century history! The Enlightenment is 17th century history from Italy throughout the... Why do
I'm just going to put some stuff on the chalkboard. Maybe it's super weird when you cry, and I don't want to see you cry again.
Window, sunlight fingers coming through like a Renaissance painting on the gentleman.
I'm just gonna put some equations on this chalkboard. I'm just trying to get your lighting right.
Rain!
We're security guards, yeah? And I think it's great that you're not spinning around the whole time, because you
Hey!
can't sneak up on us like that.
You span around, you'd have seen it coming.
Yeah, right.
When we're spinning around, we're not looking at the parts of the museum we should be guarding. I think it's great.
No,
like,
we're looking at the whole museum. We're seeing everything.
your
It's
spins,
good to take it
Constant
all
state
in.
of awareness.
some of your spins are very slow, so there's a good 10 minutes where there's a blind spot right behind you and anything could be happening.
That's why I spin at random.
Alright, blind spot. That's
That's not a good
that's what I
thing.
get you.
I've got a pseudo-random number generator. I use the Mersenne prime twister algorithm so that I rotate at random intervals. Pseudo-random technically, but not kids.
I'm not saying your spins aren't random, I'm just saying like when,
Well,
when your back's turned, like anything could happen in the museum and like you're a security guard, the badge should mean something to you and I think it's great that
Guys,
you're moving.
we've got to synchronise with each other. There's no point you using your algorithm by yourself, John. Is it?
You're right,
You know?
No, don't spin at all, just stand in your post. If
What?
If all three of us just stand.
For security, I mean, what happens?
We stand in our corners. Nothing will be able to happen. We stand in our corners and we'll be fine. We will have a nice. There's no blind spots in the museum at all.
Gary, if you're spinning and I'm spinning, there's a point where I can't see and you can't see.
But I'm just saying don't need to spin at all. Is all I'm trying to say. It's. I know we're meant to keep moving. You're meant to get up from your desk and move around a little bit to keep the blood flowing, and that's great health and safety and stuff.
DVT.
DVT.
My uncle died from DVT,
I'm
Harry.
very sorry for your loss.
Thank you.
If I'm hearing you correctly, what you're saying is that while I have sufficiently optimised my own patrol manoeuvres, I have not spent sufficient time connecting with you guys, and that there's no synergistic effect.
No.
That's exactly
not
what
what
I'm
I'm
saying,
saying
John.
at all.
That's exactly what I'm saying, John.
I think it's great that we should get on as friends, like in the security guard socials and stuff. But when we're on guard, we should. I mean, yeah, I'm really sorry about your uncle. That's very sad.
Yeah,
but
thank you, Larry.
That's like off-duty talk.
Yeah, but I mean, I can't, I'm not a robot. I can't just put work down and like forget about it, you know?
You've always been a
Sometimes
robot.
when I'm on my spin and I'm like looking away from you, sometimes it's like facing the dark side of the moon and I'm like looking out to the depths of space. And then I turn around and there you are again and it reassures me.
Was there a painting there?
Oh,
Yeah,
yeah.
there was a Picasso right there. I think.
Yeah.
I'm sure maintenance must have just taken it to.
They must
be
have taken
clean.
it for maintenance or something, or kind of like,
If we're spinning, it's just like there are blind spots, and I don't want us to be taken advantage of.
So you're saying if we just keep facing a single direction,
Then we're good.
I feel like this is a depth versus breadth argument. Like, you know a lot about certain like vector, right? Whereas I'm kind of getting like a good overview. Like, you know, that would make us a good team. Like if I'm like, you know, I see the forest and you see the trees.
Okay. Then there wasn't there a vase that used to be there. Oh, don't worry about it. You're saying vectors.
I think I've realised the flaw in the system.
She just took a break without even asking me.
Rain!
oh God, it's everywhere.
Guts everywhere.
There are guts, so many guts
Everywhere.
We've given them all this evidence, guys.
Ah, the smell.
Who knew crime was so messy?
Am I right?
Yeah, you're right.
I didn't get into a life of crime to do cleaning, you know? I got into a life of crime so I could feel someone's life evaporate from my hands. But then if I had to clean up, no, thank you.
Like it feels good when when the life leaves your hands. It feels good, but like the cost-benefit analysis. Don't know if it's worth it. That's what I'm.
Oh, when the light drains from their eyes, I
Oh,
feel
no.
power!
I love it.
When I have to get on my knees and scrub.
And it's just so messy. There's so much blood, and these tubes are just.
I mean, like the smell when they shit themselves through fear, I love. The smell of the Dettol.
Oh, don't get me started. You know those bold adverts? My whites aren't just white. The blood never comes out. That's all I mean.
Right.
Guys, I'm super sorry. They spotted me coming in. I had to take out like 20 security guards. Rain!
It's a nut roast. I made it myself because I didn't want a shop bought nut roast. I thought maybe it wouldn't be as good as if I. Can you remember those woods we used to walk over? The chestnut trees, and I got some chestnuts from there. And I collected them and made you a nut roast.
I've joined you at the table, Mother. And I'm not making any negative comments as you requested. I have simply reversed my chair as a demonstration of my reluctance to be here. It's a personification of the little barrier between us now.
How was school?
A 13-year dirge that society has enforced me.
Any girls?
They exist in the world, yes, but I choose not to see gender, Mother, because I don't like to place judgments upon people.
Just trying to make conversation, though. Just asking if there's anything positive in your life at all that's making you feel good. If it's not my nut roast. Handmade.
Are you suffering, Mother?
Yes, I am. Yes, I'm suffering. I'm trying. I'm really trying with you. Why can't you just be cheerful and be thankful for what you have? You know, one day it's all going to be gone, and then you're going to wish you had treasured every moment and eaten the nut roast.
Now I feel like you're starting to understand me, Mother. The world is suffering, the world is pain. Soon it will all be over. Now you're finally seeing things from my perspective.
You don't need to tell me that. You think it's easy being a single mother. You think I don't know how hard life is. But I don't dress it up like it's all some wonderful thing and very sexy and wonderful that life's so hard. I try and get on and do my best because I don't have the luxury of poncing around in black things with eye makeup, saying how hard my life is. I have to look after you, so I have to care about things. I have to make an effort.
You think the eye makeup is too much? The mascara does run when I try and show my pain. Maybe it is a little 2009.
Why don't you try your nut roast? It's got onion in it.
So you want me to cry? Is that what you're saying?
Yeah, this is the CERN Super Collider. We just what we thought we'd do though.
Wait. The CERN Super Collider.
Yeah.
In Switzerland.
Yeah.
I'm in the most physics place there is.
Yeah.
Yes.
Don't worry. It's
This could not get any better. I'm at my happiest moment right now.
It's like a 10-mile wide diameter circular track. We're powering hydrogen atoms actually projected at well, of course, yeah. But actually, we thought we'd try out something new. We thought we'd try and power it with love. Just get a focusing lens.
This is literally my dream.
We we're trying to what we thought was if we just fire 2 beams of love at each other and they hit at high velocity, we'd discover a whole new branch of physics.
What are 2 beams of love?
You can see we've got one very sexy individual. We have a graduate student who hasn't got laid in a while. Let me just check the alignment. And we're basically ready to go.
What about my beautiful physics?
This is more beautiful. This is your physics with more beauty in it. This isn't just the coldness of protons and atoms. No. This is love combined with physics.
Oh, Jesus.
This is horrible! This is horrible!
This is the grad student you were telling me can actually save us using coal purely through masturbatory power. That's groundbreaking, Dr. Evans. Groundbreaking.
The physics of it, I love. The calculating, but watching him is awful.
Is that why you told me I had to wait here so he didn't just knock the power straight out of the building?
Oh, he cannot be contained.
I'm gonna jerk it right now. I am Cyclops The president's landing in 2 minutes, apparently. So, fingers crossed. Perimeter is secure. Nothing to worry about. I'm gonna just stand still, look in one direction, and we'll be A-okay. President's coming in from the north. Only gotta look north. No danger from the north. We're all good. North is clear.
Beautiful day, isn't it, Larry?
Can you call me my agent name, please?
Oh,
Like,
Agent Anderson.
thank you.
Sorry, Larry.
Just for radio protocol, you know.
I'm sorry.
Mm-hmm.
Agent Anderson, seal the perimeter.
There's a dude. There's a
A what?
north's all clear. Just looking in one direction. We're all good.
Yep. Just watch the president coming in 90 seconds.
Gonna be more excitement in the. More excitement in the.
We're keeping the world safe,
Mhm.
Agent Anderson.
Super safe.
Safe.
Leader of the free world. That's us.
That's
You're welcome.
us.
You're welcome, world. You're welcome, world.
I would fist bump you. I'm worried.
Don't worry.
Just keep looking straight.
I've changed to northwest, but we're still
Of
going.
course, northwest.
Northwest is still clear.
Still clear?
Oh, sorry, still trying to
It's a
fist bump.
beautiful day. I'm sorry. I'm trying to fist bump you. I love this job so much.
Watch my sleeve microphone. Watch my sleeve microphone. We're all good. Northwest is still clear.
It's a beautiful day. Look at that, Agent Anderson. There's a condor passing overhead.
That cloud looks a bit like you. Don't you?
Ah.
Oh.
Agent Anderson, that's beautiful.
The plane should be here by now. Who knows?
Second, I'm hearing nothing. I'm
Not punctual, the president.
unlike him.
Northwest is still clear. No, they don't show report out of it.
I think to report, focusing outside northwest. Northwest, all clear. Nothing to report.
My line?
Mike.
Still clear.
I love this, you know. I love this, Larry. Sorry, Agent Anderson.
Yep.
Another beautiful day. You know, I'm so excited to meet the president.
Oh. Yeah, he's a great guy.
Yeah.
Great guy. Super
Yeah, I hear that.
Super nice.
He's late, though. I have to
Very
say.
late.
He is late.
Just checking in with the president. Maybe? No? Okay. Don't worry about it.
He'll turn up.
Rain.
I make flowers grow. Why does everybody complain when I show up? I don't know. I'm like the saddest
grey cloud and everyone thinks that I make them depressed, but I'm just here to be in the sky.
You're just a colour on the spectrum like every other colour.
I'm just a puddle, and people always swear at me and like tell me to go fuck myself because I make their socks all wet, and it makes me feel really sad.
At least they notice you guys. Once a lunar quarter, my moon goes away. And then I'm forgotten about. And then people are like, look, a moon.
I'm lightning, I'm mean. Fuck you, fuck you, fuck you, fuck you!
He's always showing off.
Oh no!
But if he didn't have the rain or the clouds, he wouldn't even get to make his mark.
He thinks he's so cool, but he just follows us around.
Hey guys, River here.
Oh, River, you're just a glorified puddle.
I'm just really full right now, okay? Just like,
You know what, if I was to stop, you'd just disappear.
I'm with it, but it's just like a level of balance, man, right? Okay?
River, you're such an ass.
Just get more expandable banks, man.
Yeah, man.
It's easy for you to say.
He's so pretentious, that River.
I am Teardrop, the saddest of them all.
Fuck you, Teardrop!
Rain!
No, I don't mind picking you up. How was the dance?
3 hours of stereotypical music danced to by stereotypical people flirting in stereotypical fashions with the stereotypical gender they feel they should be attracted to.
Sounds nice. I just watched television. I watched Broadchurch.
Is that the one with David Tennant and Olivia Colman?
Yes, that's the one.
She's quite good in things. I liked her in Rev.
Yes, that was good. That was very joyful, I thought. The Rev, the television programme. See, he's a priest and he's nice. Not all religion is bad. So will you please take off that upside down cross?
If not all religion is bad, there's nothing wrong with worshipping the devil then. I like David Tennant as Doctor Who. A lot of people felt he was a bit much.
See, there is something you like. You like Doctor Who. You see, we should focus on the positive. You like Doctor Who and the devil.
There's an entire chat room online that thinks those two things aren't unrelated. Apparently Mark Gatiss has a lot to answer for.
You've just been out for the evening. You've been out and you've been to a dance and you're already busy thinking about going home and sitting in your little box of a room and going on the internet. Sally from across the road was at the dance, wasn't she?
Yes, she was there.
You two used to play together a lot.
Yes, we did. Enforced childhood fun. Thank you, Mother.
I can't. So, as a child, I should just shut you in a box.
Rain.
That would have been
Rain.
awesome. Imagine the kind of person I'd be. Imagine how creative and interesting I'd be to be overcoming those circumstances rather than what I am now, some middle class, middle something nobody that's going to end up working in middle management in middle England.
Maybe I'll just take pity on you and smash the car into a ditch. Would that make you happy?
That would be awesome! Go on, Mum!
Okay, fine.
Go on.
I will then.
Imagine the stories.
I'm doing it. There.
Crippled from the waist down at the tender age of 17. Nigel goes on to become the world's greatest.
Okay, so we just gotta guard this ditch.
Straight
Straight ahead, this ditch is so secure. Very valuable ditch. The government gonna turn it into a housing project. We're just gonna super secure it. Southeast is looking secure.
See, Mum, got it. Just go on. You know you want to do it. You know we'll both be happier if you do it. I'm only holding your hand because it feels like the social nicety to do.
Some scientists just think that love can counter gravity.
No! No, that's not a
Thank you. That is
We're going to do something else for the second part. Okay, it's you're spending a night in. You go into the kitchen, you open the cupboard, and you find something in the cupboard that isn't normally there. What is it?
Peanut butter.
It isn't normally. I'm going to say sorry. Peanut butter. Thank you. Sorry.
Don't touch it. Allergies are a thing.
They make butter from peanuts now? That's a thing? Fucking mind
Thank
blown.
you for peanut butter.
Get out, baby.
I could say stuff back.
Tell you, Gary, the way you hand pack every loaf of Mother's Pride, it is something to be seen.
Mother has pride in her work, and I want to make sure I respect it. Thank you so much, Trent. Thank you so much.
You know, when I was hired by Mother's Pride and they told me the training program was 3 years long and for the first 18 months you just watched, that seemed extreme.
But
now I understand.
you
it's
understand now.
art.
You understand. You understand. We put the pride in Mother's pride.
I thought, Gary, for the 18 months I'd be watching people make the bread. I didn't even know the bread wasn't even made here.
I have never even been back there. I have never been back where the bread is made. I'm convinced it's magic. I know it's not magic, even though I think Dynamo was awesome, but I'm convinced that it's magic or something back there. I have never, ever been back there.
Did you see it last week? Her watch was in his pocket the whole time.
Fuck you!
What? I'm so sorry.
What? Oh, Jesus, so much bread's piled up! Oh my God!
I'm so sorry, Gary. I mean, I want to help, but I'm still only on month 12.
It's okay. Handle the rye! Handle the rye! I need a second, and rye is the most delicate of our grains.
It's 6 months early. You're gonna let me touch the bread?
Trent, this is all you. I believe in you. And you're taking a real long time. There's a lot of bread piled up.
Gary, you can't take 12 months build up and just crush it into 12 seconds.
Guys, the machines are beeping me at the control room. Productivity's just. Oh my God! Look at all this bread.
It's my fault. I mentioned Dynamo to Gary and forgot to say spoiler alert.
This is why we don't normally have personal conversations at work.
Oh, Jack, I'm so sorry. I forgot rule 7.
It's all right. There's no boss around, so we're okay. Just not. Just make sure the bread goes out. That's all I asked for. It's my job too. Listen, hold that. Hold the clipboard. Just hold. It's not. Look, okay, don't need. I'm just going to the floor. It's just going to be easier. Listen, I'm going to just make this bread disappear, okay? And we just won't tell Mr. Thompson, okay? Not like dynamite.
Oh.
Just I'm going to hide it somewhere. It's not literally going to disappear. I'm just going to put it in the bin out back, so don't go wondering because the tree's not.
I nearly touched bread, I nearly touched clipboard, and now I suspect Jack is magic. This is a big day for me.
Jack is magic?
I have my suspicions. He said he was going to make it disappear, and then he said not to make a big deal about it, but that's what Dynamo does all the time. It's misdirection.
I think Jack's in the mob. I heard the same thing on The Sopranos. Somebody's gonna disappear. Don't worry about it. And then you don't see Polly again.
out the back killing the bread.
Bread's alive? I've never been back there! I just read Soylent Green. The phrase on Wikipedia. Just read it. So true, is it?
No, Wikipedia is one of the sites my mum blocks from the house. She says you never know whether or not it's fact, so you shouldn't trust any of it, just in case it's a lie.
Your mom blocks a lot of sites from your house. Wikipedia, YouTube, Google.
To be honest, I don't really understand why we have the computer. We haven't even installed a Word program on it, so I can't even use it to write things.
What do you do with it?
It makes the desk seem more of a feature in the living room.
Wow, okay.
Mother's here. Random control test.
You brought your sword with you, Mother.
I've just been walking out back. Rise, minion. How is your training?
Rye is the
Do I smell bread on you?
No!
I'm gonna get more grain. I will be right back.
I didn't touch, Mother. I got close, but I didn't touch. I'm only on month 12.
You know the program. Trent, if you disobey the program, you know there will be consequences.
I know. I'll get my first of 3 official warnings.
Yes, you will, Trent. Mustn't anger Mother.
I saw the report cards you keep on everybody's file. I don't want to get the red star, Mother. I like the gold ones.
Yes. Let's keep Mother happy. Otherwise, there'll be red stars for you, Trent. Red stars for Trent. That would make Mother sad.
Mother, I'm only at month 12 of my training. They're not yet supposed to leave me alone with you.
Oh, yeah, hey, Ma, is Trent disrespecting you back there?
That's okay. It's
Okay.
Lee. Thank you.
All right, forget about it, Beatrice.
Is that a gun?
Hey, don't worry about it. She's got a sword. It's fine.
Thank you, Lee. Mother must be safe.
I just thought that was ceremonial. At the start of each year, you slice the first loaf of bread with it. I thought that's all it was for.
It is symbolic. Every year there must be some bread cast asunder.
I know, I just saw it. Jack took some out the back to have it disappear.
What?
Nothing.
Jack took what? Bread. I can smell you, Jack.
Jack. Mother. I've checked all the checkpoints on the clipboard. Everything's up to schedule. All the machines have.
You smell bready, Jack.
I
Why is it ready, Jack?
I
You're not on bread today, Jack.
I had some toast for breakfast.
It's fresher than toast. It's raw toast.
Hey, yo, Ma, you want me to check these bread smells?
I'm okay, Lee.
Okay.
But thanks for checking.
All right,
Mother's
Ma.
got this. You smell awfully bready.
Okay, so Trent was distracting, and there was a load of bread stacked up. Productivity was down, and I got rid of the bread.
You know what will happen, Jack? Against your name, Jack.
The second of my 3 red stars.
The second of your 3 red stars, Jack. That would make Mother sad, Jack.
Should
Very sad.
I put the star on myself?
Yes, Jack. Here are the stars, Jack. Put one by your name. Mother's not happy, Jack. Mother needs to go and process these complex emotions, Jack.
It's not going to affect my chances of being here when we cut the ceremonial bread, is it?
Mother doesn't know yet, Jack.
Yo, boy, that sounds mighty ominous, yo.
Yes, Lee. Ominous it is. Ominous it sounds.
Fuck.
What, huh?
It's just got a second red star.
Red stars are too good for you. I'm having a bad day. Some bread looked at me the wrong way out back. I stomped on 2 mini loaves out back, man. I got yeast up in my treads.
Like, you know, Mother will smell that out on you. If you've got actual bread in your treads, I just touched bread and she could smell it.
When the bread acts up, man, there's nothing you gotta do. You can't be seen to be weak around the bread or else it's gonna start acting up. You know what happened? What happened to Rose in 2005, man? Never again.
Can't talk that way. Mother hears you talking smack about bread. Get out. She wouldn't give you 3 red stars. She just send you straight out.
Streets is no place for me. I was raised in a bakery. I can't handle it out on the streets, you know that.
Listen,
I've had a croissant for a pillow for all my life.
Maybe just need a break from bread. Like, you have a really complex relationship with bakeries.
When I wake up and brush the flakes out of my hair, I feel in a good place. When I come downstairs and that fucking piece of shit profiterole comes and looks at me, I didn't want to do it. Fucking cream was on the walls, man. I'm not proud of it.
You can't go damaging the baked goods.
Yo, these baguettes, they talk back.
Fucking make it quick. Doing that service at least. No. I was raised with those baguettes. But yeah, your red stars suck, man. It seems like having a real bad day. I'm sorry for you. Oh.
Do you think you should be around bread? I mean, like, I'm worried you're going to do something to the ceremonial loaf or something.
Oh, man. I don't know what I'm going to do.
Like, I don't know, work at a butcher's or something, man.
You crazy?
Look, you know I should be noting all this down. There should be checkpoints.
You ready for a clipboard?
I'm sorry?
You're ready to have a clipboard, as Rice? I know, passing judgment. Sorry. I'm mad.
I've been head checker for the last 6 months, and you've just not noticed?
You don't have any flour on your hands, though, do you? Your hands are clean.
I threw out some bread earlier.
Oh, yeah? But you won't set it free in the forest just to go and be free and happy. You didn't take that bread outside, look it in the eye, then fucking put your fist right through it until it's just a crust on your wrist like a shitty bracelet, did you?
I very humanely put it in a bin.
It is time for the annual culling of the yeast.
The yeast must be called.
Lower me down, boys. Ceremonial breadstick.
Fucking yeast is looking at me, man.
No, leave it.
Can't hold me back.
Just get through today. Just get through today, one day at a time. Come on.
Yeast isn't bulletproof, bro. You know that.
I know that, but
Fucking really put your fingers right through it.
the clipboard's been near bread.
I know, Jack. Mother's awarded you a second red star. Mother's sad.
Hey, mother.
Yo, I hate when Mom gets sad, yo.
Thank you, Lee.
We got some yeast.
Deep bread.
Let's cull some yeast, guys.
I was just around stepdad's house, and that's why I smell like yeast and bread. That's my excuse.
What are you doing? Do you have a death wish?
Keep my hand
Having a real tough day, man. Having a real bad day.
Why would you approach Mother?
There are so many rituals involved.
Yo!
That's 3 yos from Lee! I'm getting you out of here! I'm getting you out of here!
I've got some lovely vintage bread sauce in my office. Maybe we could just...
Stop groveling, Jack!
You want to start or stop? Sorry.
Stop. Mother wants to see what happened to the boy who misbehaves.
Is that me? I mean, I got a second...
You have been disciplined, Jack. The other impertinent boy. The soft boy.
I can feel it! Look at the...
Mother can see. Stay down! Mother has
Pastry, 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 pastry.
You turned me into flaky pastry. I'm so fragile. One small breeze and I'll crumble. Mama, why you do that to me, Mama?
That's right.
Mama, no.
Yeah. That's right, you're gonna go to the windmill.
No!
Yes!
I killed for you, Mama.
You did kill for me.
Now you're gonna...
Mother must be obeyed.
Don't put on the AC, bro. Bro!
No,
It's not even hot in here!
Ah,
We'll take the remote control, just so you know.
Stop! I can't put a check mark by this any longer.
We all move
I've
real...
got the ceremonial bread.
Move real slow, everybody.
You wouldn't want anything to happen to the ceremonial bread.
good, Jack.
I'm leaving. I just want out.
Jack.
Just want out. Just want to get out of here.
Are you taking the ceremonial bread, Jack?
I'm gonna leave it. I'm gonna leave
I
it.
don't think so, Jack.
Don't make me take a bite.
No, Jack.
Don't do it.
Jack wouldn't bite ceremonial bread. Lee!
Let me go. Let me out of here.
Where are you, Lee?
Yo.
Jack
More might! More might! More might! More might! More might!
The Queen!
I'm still flaky pastry, bro. Well, maybe when she died, I'd revert back to me, but no.
Oh man, I'm gonna bother you so hard!
No.
Wait. I know what we need to do. Let's just get Dynamo on the phone. He can fix this.
I mean, I'm running out of options right now. This has never happened to me before.
Okay, I'll get Dynamo on the
Wait,
phone.
that's a remote, not a phone. Just be careful. Be careful when you try to dial for Dynamo.
I was gonna use Siri!
Put the remote down, bro. Just put it down. The queen's dead. Don't drop it.
Don't! That infuriates me more. Yo, Siri!
Yeah.
Get Dynamo on the line!
You would like the temperature to be
Oh, no.
Granted.
No.
No! You heard me say Dynamo, bro! You heard
No,
me
you
say
fucked up,
Dynamo!
bro.
Flaking, bit by bit, flaking, flaking, flaking.
I was drowning you to death.
Flaking,
I'm a punch.
flaking.
Okay, Dynamo! Dynamo, get here! Dynamo, get here!
I was this pastry all along.
What?
Hold on, bro. Pick a card. I'm now floating.
Oh, it was no hope at all.
Don't you know all magic's not real?
Guys, I worked it out. There was an ergot fungus infestation. You know, the hallucinogenic fungus.
I work in a bakery. I'm an enforcer in a bakery. How much fungi knowledge do you think I have?
Just bakery specific. Fungi knowledge?
Bro, fucking shoot him. Shoot him.
Get out, bro! You used the remote to kill him?
Why you do that?
So, what are you doing later? Hey, yeah, have a red stick each.
Lee, sorry I'm late. It was my job to watch everything that happened. What did I miss?
All right, we're going to have time for the rebranding.